pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Two, please join me in the scout and walk.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to guide my country and to make the scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
The scout
Is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
two. You may be seated. Thank you very much. Disclaimer. Hi, my name is Ariane, and I'm the Cub Scout Roundtable Commissioner. Kind of about here on energy levels. Please sit down for a moment. With me this evening, I have Miss Christine Lux, the Boy Scout / Scouts BSA Roundtable Commissioner. Her assistant,
No, he's a full commissioner.
Full Commissioner, Mr. Raymond Price, Assistant, Mr. Roger Main, and the head of our roundtable, Mr. Chris Lutz. This evening, our words of wisdom are as follows. You'll note, if you're following along on our words of wisdom sheets, that there are a couple of extra pieces up here that are not on here. If you want to have your note printed on the words of wisdom page, please email me. Please. So, first up, tonight, Miss Sherry will have a training shindig moment.
That's my fault because I've been running like a mad woman. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sherry Boyle. Forgive me for being out of uniform and my family emergency. I'm the training chair. We have some major cool things coming up. On March 23rd, that's the end of this month, we have what we're calling a training shindig. We are offering, in conjunction with 3 other districts, we are offering Scoutmaster, Cubmaster, Den Leader, Crew Advisor, and all of the committee pieces, as well as a live youth protection on March 23rd. The trainings start at 8 a.m., but not all of them start at 8 a.m. There's some staggering in there. It's $10 per class for the class that you want, except white history, that's free. We are requesting that you sign up for the class you want online. That way we have an idea of who's coming for which ones. It is all available to sign up online. It's up there. Of course, we have to check twice. Next thing, I told. Huh?
Where?
It is going to be, give me a quick second. It's an LDS church in Westminster. Give me a quick second, I actually have the address. I can grab that real quick. I told April 5th and 6th at South Platte Historical Church. That is going to be, we're running that one as well, or we're assisting with that, again, 3 other districts, and then we have Blue, May 10th and 11th. Please remember, if you are starting new Scoutmasters or Assistant Scoutmasters, they are not fully trained unless they have ITOLs. Okay? Yeah, give me a quick second, and I will pull it up.
I think it's under the district, but I'll have to go look. I took it home. But of course I did. Of course you did. We've taken training, we haven't even
We'll get that up in a minute. Next up on our list, while we are pulling that up, is district dinner. Next Thursday night, we have district dinner. It is going to be right here. If you have people that you nominated or are getting awards at district dinner,
I got it.
please go ahead and make sure that they are coming to our dinner next week. The cost there's a sign-up link on the piece of paper that I have handed out with the words of wisdom notes. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Everybody should come.
And it's potluck.
And it's potluck. Please bring a food thing that is not dessert.
And do we have to label the ingredients again like last year?
Well, I've heard that you should label your ingredients, but I also heard that if you have something like bread, you cannot just label it bread, because apparently there's ingredients in bread that people might not have or be like. So, leader-specific training is going to be at this address here in Dartmouth in Lakewood. So that is now on the table. Thank you very much, Ms. Sherry.
You're welcome.
Up next, camp show and scout cards. Wait. Camp cards and scout show.
To see if you pay attention.
Aw, Mr. Gary.
Okay. First thing, camp cards, super discounts this year. There's still the $6 off at Grease Monkey. So you can sell the card by saying, hey, you helped the scouts out by giving us $5. We get to go to camp. You save another $1 right off the bat at Grease Monkey. I think Rob said too,
My daughter, yeah. My daughter ended up learning today she won a free pizza from somebody here.
so there's other things, there's all kinds of different prizes for different levels. Top seller in the unit gets
She's still learning.
a free pizza. So there's all kinds of advantages. Michaela's got them back right there in the corner. So if your troop hasn't signed up, Sean, if your troop hasn't signed up or your pack, get them signed up. Because there's nice posters, there's this scout show, April 17th. That's just a little over a month away. So get your unit signed up for that. You'll get another $1 off when you sell camp cards, and it's just a fun thing to do. Doesn't have to be real complicated. Just go and have some fun with it. Everything you need to know about that is out on the table. And at the Scout Show also, and the camp card will get a whole family into the Scout Show. At the Scout Show, there's also the program preview, and if it's like every other year, there's always some neat little trinket that they pass out for going to the program preview. The scout leader, the new scout leader, Michaela, what is it? It's the camp, the pre-camp leader. If you're going to any of the scout camps this year, the leaders meeting will be kicking off there. You can learn about that at a special meeting at the Scout Show. Any questions about that? I'll be sitting back in the corner there.
Sure. Blue badge. There is a form in that. There are a few non-mauve neckerchiefs. Send your people to Blue badge. Yes? Yes. Miss Steffi, come on up. We need to talk about LEAP camp outs. Yes.
So some of you might have already heard that LEAP is having a family camp coming up in May. Some of our flyers went out and they had incorrect dates, so we have the new ones. The new dates are May 3rd, 4th, and 5th, so it just moves back one weekend. We are hoping to have some participation from PACs as well as troops. We're really making a big push to get some of our kids into traditional units. So these are excellent opportunities for you guys to come out and try to recruit, So that would be really great if you have a unit that would like to come out and host a craft table or just anything fun, a fun activity, like if you're participating in Scout Show and you already have an activity planned for that, you can even bring that to our camp, just to keep it simple. So that's that's really the main thing. And if you would like to participate, here's my email address. So please feel free to send me your information, how many people you will be bringing. We are capping our attendance at 50. There's a limit on how many people can actually be at Autocar now at any one time. So we're trying to follow that. So we definitely want to have an accurate count so we can see if we end up having some of our kids on a waiting list, try to get as many people there as we can. So I'll be hanging out here for a little while if you have any questions afterwards. So thanks so much for your time here. Thanks so much for giving me the time to talk to you guys.
What's the date again?
May 3rd, 4th, and 4th weekend.
First weekend of Monday. Yeah. Didn't we just move it? So that was the second. I'll talk.
No, it got moved and now it conflicts with that. It didn't before. Before it conflicted with Mother's Day.
Brilliant. Yeah. Mr. Chuck.
So does everybody hear me okay?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
I thought you
can't,
would, but, yeah.
we can't, we can't see you. You need to get out there.
Okay, I'll come around. I'll talk him over here. I'm gonna do those badges. Aviation Merit Badge. We are continuing the Aviation Merit Badge courses. We're locking in once a month now. Please over to Rockies Museum. So you have plenty of opportunities. This is the Penguin class, which means that you don't have to fly to get the badge. And if the boys do their prerequisite, which is the career step at the very end of it, they get the badge the same day, which is nice. So it's $15 to get into the museum, and the aviation badge class is included in it. Parents can attend if there's room. Now the following week on March 16th is Tahosa on Ice. This is our second ice fishing derby of the year. It's the second one ever, actually. And it's gonna be from 8 a.m. to noon on March 16th. $5 to fish, and if you need an ice fishing rig, you can rent one for $5. Unfortunately, Austin won't be out there this time, but you're stuck with me. And since she taught me how to ice fish and do a lot of other different fishing things, you'll still be in good hands. Sign up on the council website, and if you want to camp overnight at the camp, then contact the camping department to camp overnight at the Tahosa. And for the Aviation Merit Badge, look on the museum website under education. And you'll be able to look on the calendar to sign up via the calendar, just like you would with something going on for council.
I think that's a record, Chuck.
JD with Council Campery and Klondike.
Council Campery and Klondike. If you're on staff at Klondike, you get one of these really cool hats. Troop 376 has a whole bunch of them. So hopefully some of you will want to volunteer to be on our staff next year. Troop 69, anybody here from Troop 69 tonight? I didn't see Ray. Anyways, they were the kings of the Klondike. Their troop all gets these really cool hats from the Pirates, Snow Pirates, which was the theme. And I got some ribbons for participation and events and stuff like that. Anybody here from Troop 62? I'll take it. How about another one from Troop 62 and another one from Troop 62? Sled race, first aid, what was that one for?
Snow Pirates?
This is the three-legged race. Troop 69, the Panthers got one for a compass, and another one for tomahawks, and what did I do? I had one for 34 somewhere. Maybe it's in my book.
Did you already give it to 34?
Maybe I did I give it to the commissioner at the commissioner's meeting?
I thought you did.
That's the only reason I came.
Is the commissioner who I gave that ribbon to last, at our commissioner's meeting last month, I think? I'll double check in my notebook too, Sean, but I think your commissioner may have it. So anyways, Klondike's already on the calendar for next year. You can't say you don't know about it, that you don't have it on your calendars. Put it out there. It's the second weekend of February. I don't have the date right in front of me, but there's no reason for you not to be there. It's at Golden Gate State Park, as far as I know, unless the costs get really crazy. This year was $15 due to the state parks raising the fees. It looks like the cost will be $20 next year, but that has not been finalized yet. Still a pretty reasonable weekend for Friday and Saturday night out, or if you elect to just come for the day Saturday. Council Campery, registration's already out there. You want to register, I think it's June 1st, the cost goes up. If you have a Cub Scout pack, they've got everything lined up for you. You can get all your meals done, all you gotta do is show up and have a blast. If your Boy Scout troop will be camping up on the mesa, the Frontier District will be all camping together, and there are varying costs depending on what options you elect as, in particular as a Cub Scout unit. The Boy Scout troop, the costs are pretty much set out there. Again, I don't have that brochure, but I think there's probably a brochure on the table. Yes?
Just like that. You got one up.
It's denverboyscouts.org/council camporee, I think is the site to go register. So it's all pretty plain and simple out there for you.
Very nice.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing you this fall.
First of all, how many people represent Cub Scouts is here? Raise your hand. Oh, good. Well, we have our Cub Scout, we actually got a flyer, so I'll hand some out to you, each one of you, so you can give to your packs. But the dates are 25th, 26th, and 27th of June. I do need some more adults to be able to help man some of the stations. But we have some great things we're having. We have the Sons of Norway, the Japan Society, the Bees Be Gone's coming back. Anyone ever heard, I think his name was Roger? He's an excellent guy, he talks about bees. We're going to talk about bees from foreign countries, what they do, how they take care of their bees. The Audubon Society is going to be there, and SAL will be there also, and many, many other things. So please, talk to your Cub Scouts about coming. We're session 6. So when you go in, they have by section. But if you look at the date, 25 through 27 June, that's ours. But we obviously have the best one. So thank you.
Character.
Hello everyone, I'm Don. I'm helping out with the Investment in Character Family campaign this year. And I wanted to first talk to you about why scouting was and is very important to me. As a kid, I actually have dyslexia, still do, but I found it very difficult to speak in front of groups, specifically because I found myself reading, right? That's what you do in school, you're always reading in front, and I found that very nerve-wracking, having dyslexia. It was actually through scouting that I was able to find an ability and a passion for public speaking and a confidence that by the time I was 20 working with the Order of the Arrow, I was actually speaking to 3,000 people. Now, there was another thing that actually scouting taught me, was the career that I chose to work in today, project management. The first project I ever worked on was actually my Eagle Scout project. And through that, I was able to find an opportunity that I do every day now. A couple of the things that people ask is why invest in scouting? Well, the obvious opportunities of leadership, ethics, citizenship, adventure are always great takeaways. But there's also something of a more pragmatic, something that you don't see in just our program. Graduation rates for high school in the DPS school district are 34% higher when they're involved in scouting. Going off to college is 17% higher than not involved in scouting. Our annual budget for our council is $9.7 million. 81.9% of that goes directly back to service, our 54,000 youth. So typically I would have a little goal for each unit right now that I would tell you about, and the little incentives that we do have for instance, like $15 off of going to our summer camp programs if we hit the goal. But we do, however, have patches at different tiered levels ranging from $100 up to $1,000. Tonight we do ask that you do take the time and fill out the card. Even if you do have your own units that you will be giving with, we will accredit that in there. And then later on you can just write duplicate on the card. And if you have already given, please just write duplicate on the card so that we can kind of track all of that. We know that many of you in this room, myself included, give a lot of our time, but every bit does count. We are asking for $285. That's what gets one youth through the scouting program here in the Denver Area Council. That's 78 cents a day for 1 year. You're welcome to fill out the cards. You can pay now, to pledge, to set up payment options. And like I said, if you choose to give nothing, please just write a 0 and we will not contact you again. We also in the back, I have a list of corporate sponsors that many actually will match donations. So I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes to fill out the cards and then I'll come back and collect them. Thank you.
Thank you, Dawn. Ms. Michaela, do you have any final words of wisdom? Ms. Michaela, do you have final words of wisdom for us? No, or we break into our groups? No, because Mr. Don wants us to hang for 5 minutes before he collects all of our pieces of paper for us. And I could try singing and dancing.
No, I guess, yeah, if
He
people,
just kind of said, no, don't sing and dance.
people can finish filling out their cards in their respective sides if that works for you guys.
That will
And then
work.
we'll swing around and grab them from people at the end.
We can definitely do that.
We'll be standing at the door, you don't get to leave until you give us
About right.
We got 2 of us, we can cover multiple exits.
Two doors.
Does anybody else have any words of wisdom before we finish up this evening? Come on down.
Venture Crew 911 has been requested to provide medical support for the council camporee. And this year we have less youth in our program, and we need at least 15 people to provide medical support for 6,000 people. And so if there's any nurses or doctors or EMTs or emergency medical responders, paramedics and things like that that are registered scouters, it would help if they would take a shift for the council camporee. So contact me if you have anybody that can help out.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Other words of wisdom? Going once?
Information for people to call him to let me know.
Don't you know all of his contact information off the top of your head, Mrs.?
You can contact us and we will put you in contact with them.
I will go ahead and give you information offline. Anything else? Yes, Miss CJ, come on down. You're the next contestant on. The Price is Right is in fact still on the air with a brand new host.
Price is Right, and what's that other one? The one where you get the box.
Pick the box. Oh, that's right, the one with the, yeah.
Deal or no deal?
Deal or no deal.
Yeah.
So I just kind of want to mention that we have, she isn't here tonight, but we have a new person that's joining the district staff as the religious emblem coordinator. And so, I'm not sure, but I think we may be the only district in the council that has one of those. So, the commissioners who are here will meet her probably in April at the commissioners meeting. And then, at some point in time, we'll have her give a presentation on what's available and that sort of thing. Yes, her name is Michelle Schweer, and she's going to be our district religious emblems coordinator.
Very cool. Thank you, CJ. Any other final words of wisdom going once? Come on down. My goodness, you're 911. All kinds of great information.
I'm an emergency manager, I've been an emergency manager. One of the things that I teach the scouts in the emergency preparedness and merit badge is any building that they go into, they need to know where the AED is, where the fire alarms are, where the fire extinguishers are, and the first aid kits are. Does anybody know where they are in this building? In the hallway.
I would guess also in the hallway.
I was gonna say in that set of rooms over there.
Right by the front door.
You might take a look around. Go look. Janitor said there's only one AED, and that's, as you come in the doors of the room off to the right, there's one AED there. There's
entranceway and kind of go into the smoking area in the AED.
Just by the table where you sign in, there's a weighted there.
Oh, okay.
That's where the AED is.
Okay.
If you're teaching them first aid to scouts, you might mention that they need to know in the buildings and directions where the exits are, where the emergency first aid kits are, and fire extinguishers, things like that.
Very cool. That's true. That's a great reminder. That's a perfect safety minute. Then we can end on a safety minute tonight.
I love that.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Dawn thinks that it's been 5 minutes, and Dawn is gonna collect.
Did we have any new people that this is their first time attending a roundtable?
Moving up on scouting.
Well, I wanted to thank everybody for what you are able to contribute to scouting, not just your time, but also of your treasure, as our scout executive always says. So, thank you, and I'm gonna just come around. Thank you.